Hey, baby girl. Can I come in? Oh, thank you. Are you going to help me with the tour? Oh, you're the best little baby. Hey, can Daddy have a hug? What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. First of all, we want to thank today's video sponsor, Ethos, for sponsoring this video. More on that to come. Guys, we just picked up another project. This one is big, and it's a little bit weird because it's kind of sort of already been flipped once. I'll explain more in a little bit when we get inside. But anyway, we paid $190,000 for this property. That's a little bit high, but this is in a highly desirable area. We're one street off from the river. I'll show you all that in just a second when I do the neighborhood check. Also, there's a bit of a mansion right there. But anyway, it is 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,600 square feet, and we hope to add about another 300 square feet to the basement living area, and that'll bring up our square footage, which means we can ask more for the house, which we're going to need because the budget's just a little tight over here. But we took that gamble again because this is a highly desirable area. All right, let's show you the neighborhood. All right, so per usual, we're going to start outside with a neighborhood check, and I know Rhianna usually does this, but she's inside with Tiana right now playing hide and seek. But anyway, again, this is a super desirable neighborhood. It's right off the river, which I'll show you in just a second, and a lot of people want to live here. And then what is that? If that looks out of place, it's because it is. That's almost 11,000 square feet. That is not a comp. If you do not know what a comp is, stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to explain that. They are super important to understand. It's how you price your homes and also how you buy your homes. You need to know that number and understand it. All right, and then like I said, right over this little plot of land right here is the river. I'm not walking all the way over there because it's freezing cold. We did have the option to buy this vacant lot right here and tie it in with the house, but we thought it was diagonal and kind of weird, and it would be a gamble on our part because there wasn't a lot of ROI on the land itself. It could be in tying it to the property, but again, the number's already a little tight over here, and we didn't want to take that gamble. All right, let's start with the outside. So it already has a metal roof on it. We don't need to replace that. Metal roofs are great and they last a really long time as long as they're cared for and installed properly. The outside doesn't look great, but it just needs power washed. And then Steve, my partner, had the great idea to put a better roof over that front door. That one's a little small and janky, so we are gonna put a roof over that. And I will put the numbers down below on some of the repairs that we're gonna do because I know you guys are interested in that. And what is this? I noticed this when I walked out the first time. Any guesses on what type of animal that is? But let me walk this way. I'm still in my boot, by the way, so I need to stay out of the snow. And I want to show you guys the side of the house. Maybe Rhianna can fast forward this because I'm really slow in my boot. You do have a garage over here, so that's a huge plus. And it's actually big enough to get 2 cars in depending on the size of the vehicles. All right, without any further ado, let's go inside. Let's see if they'll let me in. I can actually see them right there playing in the window. Hey, baby girl. Can I come in? Oh, thank you. Are you going to help me with the tour? Oh, you're the best little baby. Hey, can Daddy have a hug? Okay, so right when we walk in here, you can already tell some work has been started, and there's a bunch of boxes behind me, and that's because we bought this off of some flippers, and they just couldn't finish the project. They ran out of time, money, resources, whatever it was. Either way, they reached out to us, we bought it off them. Hopefully they made some money on that, and we get a good project to start with. Hey, baby. And that's actually what all these boxes are behind us. I'll talk about that a little bit more when I start the tour. I'm actually gonna take the camera now so Rhianna can hang out with baby girl. Okay, let's start in this room, which I would probably use as the living room and put the TV over the mantel right there. And let's talk about all these freaking cabinets. So we usually do not order custom cabinets for our flips. The ROI is just not there. We go with a middle tier cabinet. These people went all out. And for any thieves watching this, first of all, these are custom made and will only fit the layout in here. And second of all, our project manager is actually on the way right now to pick all these up and take them to our warehouse. 1, to store them and keep them safe. And 2, so people could get in here and work and we can redo these floors, which I'm going to show you in just a second. So that's another thing that's already been completed is these floors. So they've already sanded these down and smoothed them out. We usually don't do it in this direction either. We usually do the floors after the paint, but hey, to each their own. Everybody has a different process. So the only thing we need to do now is actually put a coating on these to finish them. And now we are in this blue room, we'll call it. And this would probably be your dining room if you don't use an extension of the kitchen, which I'll show you in a second. And then that leads out to this deck and the backyard. All right, it took me a second to actually get that door open. It was stuck. And there's your deck. Not much of a deck right now, so obviously we have it in the budget to refinish that. And it's got a nice flat backyard. Actually, let me go ahead and show it to you guys. I'm going to just walk across this with my boot on. If you guys are wondering if Rhianna has life insurance on me, well, let's talk about that.
I hope you guys have been loving the tour so far. I'm here to talk to you about today's video sponsor, Ethos. So we're going to talk about life insurance. Traditionally, life insurance is something that people don't love to talk about. It's a sensitive topic, death is a sensitive topic, and it can just get uncomfortable. You guys know that John and I are both self-employed, so that means we don't have benefits or life insurance through our businesses. We have to seek that elsewhere, so that's where Ethos comes into play. Applying for life insurance can be confusing, expensive, time-consuming, and also stressful. But with Ethos, you can get a quote in seconds, apply within minutes, and even in most cases get coverage within the same day. You can complete the process online, which is super convenient. And when I say online, I really mean online. Life insurance is so important because it provides protection for your loved ones if something were to happen to you. Also, Investopedia says that each year you wait, life insurance rates increase by 8 to 10%. That tells me it's better to do it sooner rather than later. According to the Life Insurance Marketing and Research Association, we're using facts here, over 53% of people don't buy life insurance because they don't understand it and they don't know what kind to buy. And over 81% of those people without life insurance don't have life insurance because they think it's too expensive. But when surveyed further, it was found that they overestimated the cost of life insurance by up to threefold. So check out the link in our description below if you'd like to learn more about Ethos and get a quote for yourself. Okay, let's get back to the tour.
Thank you, Rhianna. That was helpful. All right, now let's walk through here, and you have a half bath right here. Obviously needs some help, right? Unless you guys think we should leave that wallpaper like that. You know, we'll just call it, we'll call it mid-century modern and then sell it as is. Lighting, vanity, toilet, pretty simple bathroom, obviously some paint. All right, and then over here, you got the hallway back to the front door entrance right there. And then this is where we're gonna be adding some square footage. I will not be showing you guys that because we need to add stairs first. And again, the boot. But it does have enough room to add about 300 to 400 square feet of living space down there, which again, will help us raise our price. And then over here, you have the garage. And not a lot going on in here, but it does have a brand new garage door. So that's something else that we do not have to buy. And it's cold out here, so we're done out there. Now, the kitchen. So this is weird right here, okay? Obviously, this is where we have to hang the cabinets. So one expensive thing we have to do is raise all this plumbing up into the ceiling. I don't know what this was before. I don't know if why they had this lowered down like this. Not my lane, but this looks like a mess. So all of this needs to be raised up into the ceiling so that we can hang the cabinets flush with the ceiling. And then it will just kind of be laid out like that. You can already see where it was before. It's going to be similar to that. And then we're gonna have the island coming out from this wall because you got this drop down right here. So if you have a little island right there, it doesn't really interfere with you because you're sitting here anyway. And then again, I told you could use the other room as a dining room or this room. You can do whatever you want or have two dining rooms because this room is big enough to do both. And then you have that view of that humongous house out there. All right, now let's go upstairs and get a little difficult with my boot on. We can go left first and I can show you guys the kids' rooms and stuff, or we can show you right and show you the primary bedroom. Which way you want to go? Which way? Okay, fine. We'll do the primary bedroom first. Now, it is a little weird, this landing with the stairs left and right, but it is what it is. We'll put a door right here, obviously. And then you come into this bedroom, and again, a view of that freaking house. I guess it's a pretty house to look at, so you can't be mad at it. And this is actually a sizable bedroom. And there's your primary bathroom, which I think it's fine, actually. A little bit of paint and maybe a vanity. Oh my gosh, this thing needs some help. And there is a skylight. We hate skylights. Why do we hate skylights? All together now, they leak. And this one looks like it actually is leaking because you can see the paint chipping away right there. And it actually has a crack in it as well. So yay, that needs to be repaired. And then I think I hear something. I'm not sure what it is. But maybe this place is haunted. What's in the closet? Hey! I thought I heard something. Are you having fun, baby? Ah! All right. Do you think that mommy and daddy should buy a house like that one?
Yeah.
Good. I don't even know what we would do with that. We would only live in this portion right here. I would like the garages for all the cars that I won't buy, and I would just need this right here. I don't know, we wouldn't even use that. All right, let's go this way. Over here, I hope you guys don't hear my boot clicking in the background. You have another bathroom. So this would be your hall bath or your share bath for the other kids' rooms. And again, sizable. I think we can even get a double vanity right there. Definitely a sizable tub and shower. Probably gonna tile backsplash all the way up the back there. Separated toilet, and that won't fly. So it's gonna need new lighting, new vanity, new mirror. All right. And then back here, you have the kids' rooms, which are all sizable. One's a little smaller than the rest, but this is a decent size right here. And like I always tell you guys, focus on your lighting. Updated lighting, brighter, lighter colors. You know, these walls are really pretty. It'd be a shame if somebody were to paint them gray. That's probably what we'll go with. Although I like this color right here for like Tiana's room. I thought that this was a really cute color, like this light purple right here. It's nice and bright, and I think Tiana would like it a lot. So we might consider that for her room. So there's another bedroom, another closet, and then over here, you have the last bedroom. And this is the biggest of the three kids' rooms, if you will, or guest rooms, or whatever you're gonna use them for. So you could have 2 bedrooms and an office, and that would work out nice because we're gonna have to build a closet back. You see the closet's missing? We're gonna have to build that back because our bedrooms do have to have windows and closets to be considered a bedroom. All right, that finishes the tour upstairs. Hold on, what's this? Oh, okay, I want to talk about this real quick. So this is actually a big closet for the hallway closet, almost too big to be just a closet. So as you guys probably did not see, there was no washer and dryer area. So what if we built this out and made it stackable? So all the laundry was upstairs and you put a nice stackable set right here. I think that would work out well, or you could put it in the basement, but then you gotta walk down 2 flights of stairs to do the laundry. All right, I'm gonna wrap this video up with some education and talk about comps real quick, so stay tuned.
Take the video.
All right, I wanna talk with you guys about comps real quick. Yeah, don't interrupt Daddy. You do this every time. All right, so I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna put you downstairs. Okay, so Tiana obviously wasn't gonna let me finish that, so I went ahead and tied her up downstairs in the basement, just until we finish this clip. But anyway, okay, so what a comp is basically it's short for comparable sales. And that's why I said that that house across the street is not a comparable sale. It is not similar square footage, beds, baths, or any of that to this house. And it's really important to understand this and understand that comps need to be close to the house that you're trying to sell or buy, because that's gonna give you your ARV number, your after repair value. So let's just say, for example, the house down the street, 2 doors down, is also 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, and around 2,600 square feet, just like this one. And let's say it sold for $290,000 last week. Well, you want more than one comp, but let's say you find 2 or 3 more like that. Well, then that stands a reason that the most you could probably ask for this house is around $200,000, because anything above and beyond that, the comps are just not going to support it, meaning that when the bank comes out here to appraise the property, they're going to use those numbers as well, and it's not going to work. So you really need to understand how to work comps, understand them, calculate them, and use those in comparison to your ARV or your asking price at the end of the sale. So I hope that helps you understand comps a little bit.
Zillow? Can you talk?
Oh, that's a great question. So Rhianna just asked, can you use Zillow? Never use Zillow's estimate. It's called a Zestimate. Never ever use that. Only use sold comps, what they've actually sold for. Because let me give you an example real quick. Let's say the house next door neighbor is exactly like this house, but they're asking $500,000 for it. And then we go, oh, well, I guess we could get $500,000 for our house too. Well, just because they're asking that doesn't mean it will ever sell for that. So a sold comp is what you're looking for. And Zillow is fine for that. Just don't use the Zestimate when they calculate your comps for you, because those are hardly ever accurate. It's actually a big joke in the real estate investment world. Never use a Zestimate. But anyway, I hope that helps you understand what a comp is and gives you a little education in this video. Hope you enjoyed the tour. And I want to thank Ethos one more time for sponsoring this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.